You've been following this earthquake too, just like the rest of us.
Yeah, talking about the Mount Angel fault line, and that's where it appears that this earthquake took place. And you were talking about the history, though, of the Scotts Mills.
Yeah, the spring break quake back in '93 along the same fault line. But that was a 5.6 back then, this a 4.0.
Yeah, considerably different 4.0 earthquake. So if you're not familiar with this area, it's approximately 6 miles southwest of Molalla and about 22 miles northeast of Salem. A 4.0, depth of about 11 miles, and that happened at about 5:24 this evening. Now we zoom in a little bit closer. You can see some of the surrounding areas closest to Scott Mills here, and outside just to the southwest we have Silverton and Mount Angel, talking about that Mount Angel fault line. Now focusing on winds and our weather and the big changes ahead for us, here are some of your top wind gusts so far. Washougal about 33 miles per hour out of the northeast. Rooster Rock still gusting upwards of 40 miles per hour. Corbett 29, Troutdale 38. And we get closer to Portland and Vancouver, not as gusty. In fact, those winds just beginning to die down around the metro area, especially on the west side, relatively calm conditions. Here you go, downtown Portland, your temperature right now 39 degrees. Wind here out of the southeast at 15 miles per hour. Makes it feel more like it's 31 degrees out there. One more sunny day. That's ahead for us as we get to tomorrow. Waking up tomorrow morning in some parts of the Willamette Valley with some areas of fog. Still stagnant air an issue for us at least through tomorrow midday. And then on our way to more rain, mountain snow below the passes as we get to Saturday morning. Current temperatures, one place that's been cold pretty much all day. Hood River under the clouds, 32 right now, a high today of only 34. In Vancouver right now we have 39. Up and down the coast, mid 40s. Central Oregon temperatures in the low 20s at the moment, and we have 24 in Baker City. Here you go, Mount Hood Meadows, it's 34 right now. Temperatures have been well above average during the day. Overnight, yes, we've had those freezing temperatures as well. That's good news. They're still grooming out there and getting ready for your business as we get to this coming weekend. As we expect more snow, several inches of snow possible, and again, low snow levels. So if you're driving up there starting Friday night through Saturday, just keep that in mind and be prepared for some winter driving, which we haven't seen in a week and a half now. We've gone 10 days without any rain, at least in Portland to speak of. Timberline, your base at 26 inches. Mount Hood Meadows, 22 inches right now. We're down to 12 inches at Ski Bowl. Mount Bachelor still holding on to 28 inches. So our dry stretch, yes, it's coming to an end. That ridge of high pressure that's been so persistent finally breaking down, allowing this trough of low pressure to kind of move in for us on Friday. So Friday morning, later in the morning, right around that 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock hour is when we're expecting that rain. As we zoom in a little bit closer now, how will tomorrow play out? Mostly sunny until we get to our night hours, and then the clouds start to kind of trickle in. By Friday morning, we're looking at that rain to become more widespread as we get to about 10, 11 o'clock. And then throughout the day, you can expect rain, but it's going to be on the light end. Not expecting a big downpour by any means. As we get through Friday night into Saturday, rain continues, and then we'll get little breaks in between throughout the weekend. Daytime highs, it'll be a little bit cooler as we get to Saturday and Sunday, low 40s. But your overnight lows, we've been seeing those numbers in the upper 20s and low 30s. That's going to change with this next area of low pressure. It's going to bring up our morning temperatures, but then keep our daytime highs a little bit cooler than average. And again, snow levels dropping down to about 3,000 feet as we get to Saturday morning. And we will be carefully watching the gorge as we get to that transition period, a possibility of freezing rain developing as we get into Thursday night and Friday morning.
Okay, a busy evening in the weather center.
It is.
All right.
And we'll, speaking of that, have another update on that 4.0 earthquake that was felt about 20 miles northeast of Salem or so in the Scotts Mills area. We'll be right back.